get ready to make that next play.
Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Finally make the stop right near midfield. First down.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
They're going to run it. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if... can take the lead before the break. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made by the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The back's got it. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Boy, how exciting was this first half, man. We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And here's the handoff. Running through the tackle. They stop him right at the 24.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Going to hand this off. Gets past the 35. Hits into space at the 50. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Snags a quick throw. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's York. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Throw to the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Lug cranked up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the grab. It's York. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Jones. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
One more play before they head to the locker room. There's the handoff. And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. An effective running game is why they are on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. The 30. Breaking tackles and going. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Takes off in a bootleg. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover. It's just incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. What a play by that defender. The only thing is he doesn't come back in bounds for the interception. But a great effort, and he shows his athletic ability on that play.
Comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. All the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for a deep completion. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Oh, he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Handoff in a single back formation. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He lets it rip. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Coach, he will accept that penalty, of course. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Fires it to the wideout. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down. And the drive keeps going. And the Trojans come to the line in a hurry-up. That'll put him over 150 yards today. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Single back, takes the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes a grab. The gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Jones. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
sixth play of the drive coming up. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Powering through a tackle. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, that's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Turner. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A loss of 3 yards on the play. Brings up second down.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
42 Spider.
Looking for a man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take? He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Trying to find room, it's Jones. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
This defense is making it tough. Ball sit at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Takes off in a bootleg. Looks left and finds his target there. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Grab down the middle. It's York. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time,
the pass rush gets home.
and just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's looking to scramble. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Here we go.
Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's York. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll test the right side here. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
And the Trojans are in the red zone. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all night? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Leaning on the run game here late. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Breaks, refusing to be stopped on this play. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score Notre Dame 56, USC 21.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
On the football.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. He'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Grab near the sticks. It's Lewis. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. No huddle now for the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it falls incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Loses the ball behind the line. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Looking for some space. It's Turner. Picks up the first, looking for more. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits.